Okay, what's going on, people? I'm sure you've heard of the story surrounding Elon Musk's GROK AI, which is currently being used for some very disgusting purposes. Essentially, to make a long story short, it's being used to create deepfakes to undress, women, create, disgusting scenes that don't actually exist. And it's a mix between, how far AI can go in a negative way and just the sickness of humanity, bro. Like, this is absolutely disgusting. What do we know? What do we not know about GROK's deepfake image creation? Now, Elon Musk's GROK feature, which is an AI tool which he has on X, was supposed to be funny, unfiltered, a nice chatbot, kind of like ChatGPT, who someone actually got married to. So we know that they stand on different sides of the fences in terms of AI personalities. People are literally using it to digitally undress women on the timeline. Real faces, real bodies, no consent. So you're now bordering harassment here, and potentially even, a tenuous amount of rape, because you have no consent to have an image like that. And the person who's out there didn't take this image. They didn't create this image. And, you have no right to create something like that without someone's consent. That's all what consent is about. And, journalists and researchers have pulled the receipts, hundreds of posts, thousands of AI nudified images, an hour are being processed from GROK. Some of them look like young schoolgirls. Now, I think that needs to be tracked to the IP address of whoever's creating that, and they just need to be arrested off the back for, being the worst kind of person in humanity. Below the dirt on my shoe. Some are teachers. One woman was literally unalived in real life, and people are using GROK to generate very, very disgusting, intimate, bloody images of her that are not spicy. They're just sick. It's just disgusting. Like, anyone whose brain goes to this level potentially needs to seek out help, because it shouldn't be doing that. Governments are now involved. The police are involved. Australia's online safety watchdog, the EU, the UK are all saying it's basically an industrial scale harassment powered by Elon Musk's own AI, GROK. And I think that if it quacks like a duck, acts like a duck, I think that fits the description of exactly what's happening here. There's no consent, but people are generating these nudified images of women that have never asked to be. They've never. Imagine waking up one day, and you look on the internet, and these images are circulating around, and you've never taken anything like this. You've never taken it, you never agreed to it, but now it lives online on the internet forever. And I really feel bad for the victims, people that have been involved in this, and I just hope the police are doing everything they can. The internet is doing everything it can, and